guess we're rolling, huh? I guess we're on, huh? Because no one tells me anything, right? Anyways. Dear, dear Esther, 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 no. Dear Esther, 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 Allie, may you please bring good luck and good fortune to my life. I can't wait to see you guys all go on tour this summer. I don't know what the first Esther's gonna do because she never sang actually. So it's gonna be weird. She's probably just gonna be up there and like do a monologue, and that's not gonna be any fun. Like I can't throw my wig up at that. Like I can't like pop my pussy to that. It's just not realistic. I need like club beats. And unfortunately, none of you have actually made any club beats except for Allie, and that's unfortunate. It's not gonna be a very exciting world tour, but I'll take what I can get, I guess. Oh, hello there. I guess if you haven't noticed, I've seen A Star is Born. In fact, I've seen all of The Stars Are Born. I've seen so much Star is Born that I don't even cry anymore. My name's Judy Garland, and this is Iconic Moments in History. Actually, my name's not Judy Garland. It's Vicki Lester. Can't you tell? I watched the 1956 version. No, 1954 version of A Star is Born, and I clearly have seen a scene and dressed up, because that is my thing. I love to dress up. No. No, 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 no. So a couple of months ago, I saw the 2018 version of A Star is Born, and I was like, that's a dumb premise of a movie, because it's been done so many times, and none of them were particularly good. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I read this book. Actually, I skimmed through it. I tried to read it, but I have the reading level of a third grader, so I couldn't finish it, because this is very textbooky, and I've never learned how to read. Also, it focuses way too heavily on Judy Garland, and I've never seen a Judy Garland movie in my life. But I really like Gaga, because, obvious reasons. And so here we are. A Star is Born, and this is it. So if you haven't seen A Star is Born, it's basically about a girl who wants to sing, and then some old man that she finds to be her sugar daddy who gives her a record deal. And then she starts singing, and then she becomes really famous and makes a lot of money. But then her husband gets really jealous about it, and then he kills himself. Oh, spoiler alert, by the way, because A Star is Born is actually still in theaters. So he kills himself, and then the lady's sad about it, but then she realizes that she doesn't need her sugar daddy, and so she can still be out there doing her thing, acting, singing, dancing, making her coins, and it's great. It's a great tale about how you don't really how you can use a sugar daddy to get ahead, but then you realize you don't actually need your sugar daddy. So all of the girls in my high school really shook about it because we've all had sugar daddies.
Hey, I just want to get another look at you.
There you go. You see, that's actually a fun tidbit from the very first Star is Born, where Frederick March tells Janet Gaynor, that's this one here. No one actually remembers Janet Gaynor because she didn't do anything relevant or fun, really, which is fine. It's fine. She's only one of the greatest actresses of the silver screen, actually. She's won Oscars. Considering none of the other ones actually won Oscars. No, Barbara won an Oscar for Yentl. And Gaga actually got an Oscar recently. So all of them have gotten Oscars except for Judy. And technically hers is the best one, which, by the way, it's not. Plot twist, it's Barbra Streisand's. Even though it's been noted as the worst Star is Born. No, honey. Because I enjoy bad movies, and that was a bad movie, but it was so bad it was good. It made absolutely no sense, and the entire time you're just watching and going I watched it last night. I didn't understand what was happening, but I had a really good time. Oh no, that one's Barbara. You're Allie. Imagine if I knew who these women were. This is Lady Gaga. She played Allie Main in A Star is Born. And then these two bitches here, they also played Esther Hoffman, but they changed their name to Vicky Lester in the movie. And one of my favorite scenes from this one, the 54 version, was when Judy Garland got to tap dance. Because if you didn't know, I also tap dance. I have some tap shoes here. And I would like to tap dance for you from the very limited knowledge that I have, because I haven't tap danced since high school. So I'm going to see if I can get rid of this rug to find more rug underneath. I don't think short privilege is that I get to stand on this table. No, I don't get that privilege.
I don't think it'd be, the table's kind of messed up.
It's okay, I've been in a manic depressive episode for the past couple weeks. But it's fine. My vision, it doesn't even matter. I'm gonna tap dance a cappella. Alright, ladies? No, I can't. Alright, here, we have more space. And that's all I learned. I remember doing time steps. Time stop. Time steps? Time steps. Time steps. Yes, time steps. Time steps. And Shirley Temples, which are these ones here. And I know I will never forget them because they took me a really long time to learn, and I never want to forget them. No, I was told not to, and I remembered. So here's something really interesting about the Judy Garland version of A Star is Born. Everyone thought she was going to win the Oscar for that year, the 1955 Oscar, because it was actually, so the very, very original version of Judy Garland's Star is Born was like over 3 hours long, and it was like a masterpiece, allegedly a masterpiece. And it was like brilliant, sad, funny, amazing, like the music was so good. But then they cut it, Warner Brothers, because it was too long, and like no one thought an audience would sit through that longness. They were right, because I couldn't sit through like the 2 hours of this. So they cut it, and it was like garbage, but like it was still one of the better movies of that year. And everyone thought that Judy was gonna win the Oscar, and so she was actually pregnant, like giving birth to her child the night of the Oscar. So NBC brought all of these cameras to her hospital room to like record her live reaction when she won her Academy Award. And then they gave the Academy Award to Grace Kelly for The Country Girl. And so the camera crew like packed up their things, didn't even say a word to Judy, and left. She was just sitting there with her baby in like pounds of makeup, having given birth. And no one said anything to her. And then we're gonna fast forward to Barbara here, where she, before Barbara was cast for this movie, it was actually supposed to be Cher, but then Barbara took it over because she wanted to be the star, because her boyfriend at the time was like, you're like not that cool anymore, you're not that hip anymore, like you should be in a movie. And A Star is Born is that movie. And so Barbara was like, I don't know, maybe, I guess, why not, I guess I'll do it, sure. And so she did it, and it was bad, allegedly. It was bad, and it's actually really hard to find a copy of it. I had to go to my local library to watch it, because I have a theory that Barbara just doesn't want anyone to see it, which is fine, but like, I don't think I should have had seen any of them. So the reason Star is Born keeps getting remade and remade and remade is because it's for people who have like, it's for these stars who have like bad careers and like they think that it just revamps their liveliness and like coolness and relatability. And it hasn't really done that for any of them except for Gaga. And this is the part I'm most excited to talk about. Why Lady Gaga is the best actress of our entire generation, why she's the greatest entertainer of our livelihoods. Miss Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta was born in 1986 in New York City. I like to spread the rumor that she's from Yonkers, because I'm from Yonkers. But recently she said that like the worst rumor that was ever spread about her was that she's from Yonkers. So I like to think that was because of me. So Gaga knows who I am. She's not from Yonkers. But Gaga is the greatest entertainer of our time because in 2009 she came out with The Fame, and that's the best album we've ever heard. Until Born This Way came out in 2011, and then until 2014 when Art Pop came out, that you guys did not listen to and did not buy. For some reason, no one bought Art Pop, and it's like insane to me that no one bought Art Pop because it's the best album that's ever been made. Has anyone listened to it? Okay, you need to fix that, mama, because like, okay, listen to Venus. She literally says, "Don't you know my ass is famous?" And when she said that, I could not. That was good songwriting. That is why she is in the Songwriters Hall of Fame, I think. Listen, Lady Gaga is a singer. She is a dancer. She is a producer, probably, of her music, I'm sure. She is an actress. She is a Golden Globe winner. She is an Academy Award winner. She is a Starbucks barista. Did you know she serves at Starbucks? She serves at Starbucks, too, on the side. She is a waitress. She serves chicken wings in a Subway sometimes because her dad owns a chicken wing shop in a Subway. So she sells chicken wings. She is a firefighter. She dated a firefighter on TV, and she was also a firefighter in real life. She put out all the fires in the Woolsey, California fire. I fully believe it and I stand by it. Lady Gaga, there is not one thing she cannot do. She invented the German language. Did you know that? In 2011, she said, "I don't speak German, but I can if you like." Mama, that was good writing. That was good writing. She said she invented fetishism and kinks. She was like, "You've got to earn your leather in this part of town." Oh my God. That was good. I felt that. She sang a song to Judas on literally Easter Sunday, God's Day. She sang a love letter to Judas. I could not believe. I tell you now that I knew all the dance moves to Judas. I'm just a holy fool, oh baby, it's so cruel, but I'm still in love with Judas, baby. I'm just a holy fool, oh baby, it's so cruel, but I'm still in love with Judas, babe. Oh, all that jazz. And then in 2016, you guys had the audacity to say that Joanne was a flop. Joanne. Yeah, mama, you too. All of you. Did no one else hear Perfect Illusion? I remember the day it came out and I sat outside in front of the library here. I was a freshman. My cinema studies teacher saw me crying before class because Perfect Illusion was so good. It was 8 o'clock in the morning and I was outside crying. She is the one, and you guys let her flop. So she thought she had to do a movie with Bradley Cooper, which it turned out fine in the end, but she could have done better. I mean, yeah, Star is Born is actually a really good movie, and it should have won the Oscar. I didn't see The Favorite. I'll tell you that. I saw bits of it, and I don't think Olivia Colman should have won that Oscar. Controversial opinion, but I'm gonna say it. Oh, and some of y'all about to be real mad at me, but it must be said. There could be 99 people in a room. Maybe there is right now. And Nope. There could be 100 people in a room, and 99 don't believe in you, and just one does. There could be 100 people in a room. There could be 100 people in a room. There could be 100 people in a room. There could be 100,000 people in a room, and 99,999 people don't believe in you. I don't know. I failed math many times. Listen, all I need to say is that Gaga is that one. Bradley was that one for her, and Gaga is that one for me, who made me believe that I should be up here telling you the story of A Star Is Born. But, like, I don't care about A Star Is Born. I just really want to talk about Lady Gaga. So has anyone, like, we're all aware that that Shallow is the most awarded song in history now, right? Like, now we can all set that debate aside that, like, Lady Gaga, Beyonce, clearly Lady Gaga's the winner here. I heard a chuckle, but I can't be sure because I can't see. But Lady Gaga is the most talented pop star of our decade, of our lifetimes. And I guess that's all I have to say. I'm Jasmine Masters, and I have nothing else to say.
Hey, now we got another look at you.
Me? And let's pretend Bradley Cooper just killed himself.